Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. It's 9 o'clock and we are now live. How's everybody doing tonight? Go ahead and sound off in the comments if you guys can hear me and see me. Make sure the audio and video is looking good. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, we already got a few people here. Hello, everyone. Kind of go through the comments and catch up with you guys. Let's see. Am I coming through loud and clear? Sounds good. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Audio and video is fine. Thank you, Jeff. All right. So welcome to the March live stream. We've got quite a few things planned for you guys tonight. I'm really excited. We're going to go ahead and run through that in just a minute. I just want to catch up with you guys in the comments, see how everyone's going. Wow, quite a few early birds now that I look back and see that. Anything good happening in the live stream from Paul earlier today? Yes, Paul, we're going to have some guests tonight. I got a guest revealing a knife for us, and then we have a designer who's going to pop on near the end of the stream. We're going to do some giveaways tonight, and I'll talk more about that in a few minutes. Let's see. Alex wants to know what's this for. We are announcing some new knives. That is one of the things that we're doing. We're going to share some promotional stuff with you guys. As I said, do some giveaways and have some guests on tonight. Okay, let's see what else we've got going on in the comments. Someone says, let's see, 154 CM for the win. Yes, that's a great steel that we use on a lot of our kind of like our budget knives. Someone says, I'm a sucker for fat carbon. Interesting. Okay. What's your favorite fat carbon, guys? Let's see what we've got going on. A lot of comments. Thanks for all the feedback already, guys. Deckhand looks cool. Yep. We'll touch on the deckhand tonight. That's going to be one of the few things that we talk about. Loving my S35EN Militao. Can't wait for the new S45 version. That is going to be one of the ones we cover tonight. I'm really excited for that one. Let's see what else we have. Need some more Kizers. Well, we've got a lot of Kizers tonight. We're going to cover those. Let's see. Glad you're bringing back the comment. That is one thing. The comment we're going to cover tonight. Okay. See a lot of people. Hi, Claire. Hi, everyone. So if you guys don't know, the media team, the girls are going to be down in the comments. So if I miss something or if we want to share some specs, they're going to go ahead and share that with you guys. All right. I'd love to see a Pine Creek fat carbon or Pine Peak fat carbon. I'm not sure I've seen that one. Fat carbon on the Towser K. Let's see. All right. So looks like we have a nice group of people in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what's going to happen on the live stream tonight. So we're going to kind of do a quick itinerary. I'll open it up with some like icebreakers, some warm-ups, and then we'll kind of start diving in. So to start things out, what we're going to be doing tonight is as I stated, we're going to be doing some product releases or kind of showing off some new products. We've got 3 scheduled giveaways. But one thing that we're going to do is we're going to allow one bonus giveaway if we can hit a prerequisite. So I've got some instructions right here on what we're going to do. So if we can get to 200 or close to 200 tonight on the live stream for viewership, we're going to go ahead and do an extra giveaway. So we'll just put that right there. Looks good. So if you guys have any friends in the knife community or EDC the community and you guys want to get an extra giveaway, go ahead and invite them to come check out the live stream. It's going to be a little bit of a longer one tonight, but we'll go ahead and do that extra giveaway at the end if we can go ahead and get that viewership number or close to it. They're pretty lenient on letting me do extra giveaways. So giveaway for YouTube or just the Facebook. Tonight we're going to be just doing giveaways for this YouTube live stream. We'll be doing them live on here. We'll be drawing your guys' names. Okay, let's see. Okay, so yeah, after that, we're going to talk about the giveaways. And then after the product introductions, we're going to share some promotional stuff that we have for you guys regarding a coupon code. So not everyone's going to win tonight, but we do like to do is give you guys something that you can take away from this. So we're going to have a little bit of a discount code for you that you can use on the website. And we'll talk more about that as that comes up. Then we're going to open it up and talk about some of the pre-sale stuff that we've done and some of the stuff that we have coming up, get your guys' feedback and kind of explain that process to you. Then we're going to have kind of an open Q&A kind of a little bit of a knife discussion between you guys, between us. A big part of this is we like your guys' feedback, and we like to include the things that we've got going on and see what you guys have going on as well. And then after Q&A, giveaways, and then our special guest at the end of the live stream is going to be one of the designers of a popular knife that you guys are familiar with, and that is the Militaw. So Jonathan Stiles is going to be joining us a little bit later in the live stream. Like I said, it is going to be a little bit of a longer one, so stay tuned, and we'll go ahead and we will do that. Okay, let's see what we've got going on in the comments. Hi, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Hello. Hello, Knife Wife. Pretty fly for a knife guy. That's a great name, by the way. Is this the workshop giveaway? Chili Gilly? No, this isn't the workshop giveaway. That is something that we organized with them on our Instagram. So if you guys don't know, Worksharp is holding a really big giveaway that we've collaborated with them. You can go ahead and follow them on Instagram and follow us, and they've got a lot of great prizes. It's one of my favorite giveaway collaborations that we've done. So go ahead and go to Kizer_EDC on Instagram, or go to Worksharp, and they will have a pretty good giveaway for you guys. All right, let's see what else we've got going on. Make sure I'm getting everyone. And like I said, if I can't get to you guys or I miss something as these kind of roll in, the girls will get you guys down in the comments. Let's see what we have. Okay, and it looks like I'm mostly caught up. And like I said, I apologize if I missed anything. So one of the things that I like to do before we really jump into it and start talking about the new products is let's do a pocket check. What does everyone have going on in the pocket? Since we are going to be talking about the Militaw, I had the Militaw on me today, really just to kind of, not to get to know it again. I know the knife really well, but I had the Militaw on me in the pocket today. I had my lucky coin. I have a little Lucky Duck coin, a little Lumentop flashlight. There's my lucky duck coin. If you guys have never seen it, I love this thing. Lumentop flashlight, watch, bracelets, and my little Fisher space pen. So that's my pocket check for today. So let's see what you guys are all carrying. And even if it's not a Kizer, don't worry about it. Feel free to share it. Let's see. So Adam wants to know, is there another Kizer XU coming soon? Yes, we will talk about that a little bit later in the stream. So let's see where we at. Someone's got the Sabibi Sukake. Okay. Justice Denim. Mike. Nice carry on that one. Gavin is carrying the Hyper. Let's see. Spectacle Shaman, Leatherman, Streamlight Microstream. Okay. A wooden fidget. I've got a fidget over here, actually. It's over there. It is an Ultim fidget. It's a little like a magnetic slide one, but I won't pull it out here because it can get pretty annoying. I see the Serape Cormorant. Very cool. Drop Bear. We've got a Drop Bear that's going to be popping into the live stream. Kizer OBK. Nice. Representing a newer release, the Flytanium Arcade, which is a great knife, by the way. Let's see. We've got a Kizer Veritas. I saw that. I love that everyone's got something. This is good. Blade Banter. Hello, sir. Welcome, David. David's a friend of the channel, a friend of all of us here. Great guy. Go check him out if you haven't. Got some Spydercos. Got a Fire Ant. That's a great one. That's a older model, but a good model as well. Frag Cormorant from Joe. Joe, that's one of the ones that I tend to carry quite a bit. But yeah, I love that knife. It just, since I was doing the stream today, I carried the Militaw. We've got the original in green Devil Growler. Okay, nice. Drop Bear Fat Carbon S45 yen. That's one of my favorite versions of the Drop Bear. I love to see that one. New Mystic. Someone's got the Mystic, Veritas, and Cormorant. Great pocket checks, everybody. All right. I love seeing all those. Kizer Kobold and Thai. Excellent. Kizer Invictus. Just got it yesterday. Glock Nation. I'm glad you got one of those. It is one of my favorite overall, just practical everyday carries. I've talked about it before on here. I talked about it. If you guys haven't seen Knife Center on their YouTube channel, they just released a kind of covering our new knives that we have. And we did a whole video, me and David, over at Knife Center. So you can go check out their channel. They just released that today. And it just kind of covers our newer stuff from kind of 2004 and then some popular models that were later releases. So go ahead and do that. 179 watching. That's a great start. So if you guys are just catching us, my very crooked sign says that if we can hit 200 viewers tonight, we're going to do an extra giveaway. We love doing giveaways here. I love sneaking an extra one in. So if you guys can, go ahead and invite everyone you can. All right, so we've got some pocket checks out of the way. We talked about some of the things that we have going on. After we get some of these things going, we'll kind of touch on the products. Yeah, we can go ahead and jump into the products. So, for you guys that are watching, we're going to go ahead and start talking about some of the new products. And to introduce one of the new products, we have a special guest. That is going to be, I'll actually let him introduce himself. I'll see if he's ready. You can give me a thumbs up if you're ready. All right. So here's our special guest. He's going to be introducing our first project.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Ray from Everyday City Carry.
A friend of the channel, a friend of the brand. He's a great ambassador in the community. So, Ray, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Ready to talk about this purple haze fat carbon Militog that is just incredible.
Yeah, it's kind of been blowing up. I've been seeing it everywhere. People are talking about it. People want it. Let's take a look. So, first things first. Besides the Militog, what are you carrying on you today? You got anything cool? Any fancy tools and toys?
I mean, if you guys are new to my style of content, I love color matching like all my gear. Like I have a red G-Shock, a red anime tee right here. This is the Akatsuki from Naruto. I have the Civivi Quibbit in black and red. And then I got my new Nike Dunks, the strawberry coughs, baby.
I'll be honest, I don't know much about the shoes, but yeah. I appreciate the matching of the get up. So
yep.
As you guys know, we have the Militol, the original here was very popular. And if you haven't seen this knife, where have you been? And now Ray is going to kind of take it away and start talking about, why don't we pull out the new Militol and give these guys kind of a nice in detailed look at it.
So the Militol, right? If you love the old model, the first one, that action is definitely present on here, man. It's just so good. I think it's one of Kizer's best from 2023, and the new version is just as good. Like the action is crazy. What's up?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Is one of the things about it is the action, and so a lot of people talk about that. Let's see if you can, yeah, right there. So from the original version of this Militol, you have just that amazing drop down action, and that carries over very nicely to this.
The problem is your thumb is gonna look like this. Like
yeah, it is. It's just so smooth. So let's see what you have.
Yeah, it's instant guillotine, basically. So you got to watch out. Make sure you got that thumbnail right there. Don't get cut. The front flipper is just as good as the reverse flick. You could do the slow roll. You could do everything. The action's just really nice.
So really can you do the finger over the top? I know some people can.
I can't. My hands are very small. Like, oh, I could.
Hey,
there you go. See? Yeah, you could actually. I'm not able to do that on a lot of knives. So
what's interesting about the Militol is I did a video with David from Knife Center for their YouTube channel, and he has a hard time front flipping them. And I told him, like, don't worry about it. It's the Militol. You've got this. And he was just like, whap, snap every time. So for people who have trouble with front flippers, the Militol is great. However, it is not just a front flipper. So you have thumb hole. Yep. You can slow roll it. You can reverse flick it. Ooh, you can see that. So reverse flick. As you saw him just do, let's see if I can get it. Finger over the top. That's more for show. That's a fancy.
Yeah,
you want to flex on your knife friends.
I just go regular front flip.
Yeah, but yeah, even regular front flipper is amazing. Yep. So
it's really good though.
So with this one, you'll notice, everyone that's watching, we did the blacked out titanium. I love the fact. Why don't you talk about that finish on that blade? I think that's one of the things I've seen most people talking about, because this is our first offering in that. That is a mirrored DLC finish.
And it is beautiful, man. You can just see it on the camera right now.
Your camera's picking it up great. I'm glad you're revealing it. And so for those of you that don't know, DLC stands for diamond like carbon. And essentially what that's done is that's taken the process that makes PVD, which is a great coating. It's a tough coating, but DLC like turns that up to 11. They add extra steps and molecules in there. And I don't exactly know the full process, but it's going to be a lot tougher, and it's going to hold up to use and abuse a lot better than your standard finishes that you're going to get on the knife. So one of the things that,
let me see if I could do this. I could show like the reflection of the, you can. Look at that, bro.
Yeah.
Amazing, man.
And what's funny is I'm generally my favorite finish on a knife blade is like a mirror stonewash. Not a lot of people do it, but now that I see this mirror DLC, because not even a lot of people do the mirror DLC, so like I can only think of a handful of knives that at that price point is going to come in with the mirror DLC.
It's
So
beautiful.
let's see what we got. We got 200 in the chat. So we have now. So in case you don't know, Ray, we hit a goal of 200. If we hit 200 viewers, we're going to do an extra giveaway. So we kind of already hit that. So awesome. Glad to see that. So with the new Militol, also talking about outside of the blade finish, we also have S45VN, which if you want to see our S45VN put to the test, Ray is very familiar with Stasa. When we did our drop bear, it was our first S45VN in DLC. He put it through the ringer. He was cutting like metal tubing, and he does his cardboard. Stasa 23 on YouTube. He does a great job fully testing knives, more than I could ever do. He's really into it, and he really beat the heck out of our first offering in S45 in DLC. And when he was done, it cut and looked as great as it did when he first started. So, and Stas is a great guy as well. It's a really good.
Yeah, great channel. He really does some hardcore testing, man.
So one of the other things about the Militol that we've done now is I really like on the original Jonathan Styles, the designer. He'll be on a little bit later tonight. He did this kind of insert with this micarta, and it's just kind of cut out and looks very nice. And on the new one, you'll notice we went with this beautiful purple haze. And I'm a sucker for purple. I'm a sucker for orange. So anytime we incorporate those into a knife, I go crazy. That looks great. What do you guys think of that purple haze fat carbon on there?
Here's another purple haze thing that you guys did. This is the Feist XL.
Yes, that's great. That's a great comparison.
That looks so awesome, dude.
It does. And I love it because it's still like, if you want something that's kind of like not a little more low key, that's blacked out, whatever, you can still get that blacked out, but still looking good. That looks awesome.
It looks so good.
Let's see if we've got it. Vu does some really good testing. That's good to know. Vu has extensively tested that DLC with amazing results. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do a little bit of DLC testing. I'm not a professional by any means, but Ray, besides the purple haze fat carbon, what's your favorite like fat carbon pattern currently on the market?
I really like Kizer's Toxic Storm fat carbon. That one's really, really nice. It's on the new chili pepper,
which I'm covering. We'll cover right after this. So that's really a good lead up.
I mean, you know, I like bright colors. You know what I mean? Because I match everything with my sneakers. I already have a pair of Dunks coming to match this.
I love that. There you go, guys. Another reason to spend more money in our hobby to match your shoes.
Yeah, if you like color matching your EDC, definitely check out my channel because I match like everything. You know, I ask for suggestions like which gear should I buy. I just got these new sneakers, so it's a little. I go about it a little bit differently. If you've never heard of me before.
Yeah, no, Ray's a different animal in the game, but he's a trendsetter for sure. So let's see what we've got. I just want to make sure I'm getting all the comments. Purple haze looks great with the black bolster and hardware. I do love that. And I love that this knife kind of keeps it simple, like with it's just a frame lock. It's a titanium frame lock. A lot of people right now, I love new fidgety locks and all that, but I love a throwback to a very well done frame lock. And I think this one does it really good. Let's see what we've got. Nebula, people like the Nebula. Kizer ladies are in the house. They are. Purple is my favorite. I love this knife. So if you guys want the specs on it, the price on this, if you missed out on the early bird, is going to be $219, and I think that's pretty solid for all the things that you're getting on this knife. Your blade length is 3.3 ounces. And where did my original Militol go? There you go. So it's a nice, fun, full-size folder.
I see sneakerheads in the chat, bro.
Yeah,
I see Gavin. I got a Nike Force Perp high top to match. Yo, that's fellow sneakerhead right there. That's sneakerhead talk.
That's cool. You found your people in the comments. I love that.
Yeah.
Someone said, looks good. Do you think you will make additional inserts for the Militol? That's actually, so I have my handy dandy pen for a reason, because I'm taking notes on this. So
idea.
I'm going to be talking about, or after this, I'm going to be putting some of these ideas down. So I like the idea of Militol inserts. That's kind of cool. And then I'm going to show off a couple of Militol exclusives that we have coming out with some of our dealers. with it being such a popular knife, you know, that's how these things go. Dealers want to get in and get some exclusives, so we're happy to bring those to you. Let's see if I can pull up some of those. Besides the Militaw, Ray, have you what other Kizers have you kind of hit on or have hit you really well lately?
From the new line, I don't want to talk about it too much because like you're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
talk about it later. But
Yep.
from the one before, the Beyond is like insane. Like I'm an action snob. I really only talk about action, ergonomics, and aesthetics. And this definitely hits everything out of the park. It's outlandish, kind of spacey, but the action, the reverse flick, I will put this reverse flick against any reverse flicks out right now. It is so satisfying. Like when I first saw this knife, I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, it's like a spacey kind of design, you know, and then I got it in hand and I said, bro, this is something different, man. Like it feels so nice to reverse flick this. So I probably am never gonna let this one go, to be honest.
That's great. I'm glad, and it's cool, and I love that we have such a variety of designs that it only takes that one to hit with you.
Yeah.
If you guys missed it, Claire has the specs right there for the Militaw down in the comments. So, and I love it. It's 4 ounces, 3.3 blade length. Great overall. So I'm going to kind of show off. I'm going to share my screen for a second, show off some of the exclusives that we have coming up. By no means is White Mountain Knives the only dealer that's going to be doing some exclusives on this, but I do want to kind of tease those real quick. So I will share my screen. We'll do a quick little peek on those. Let's see right here. So there you go. There's a quick sneak peek at some exclusives that we have coming up with some of our dealers. Yep.
Rich light.
So we've got some blue rich light, we've got some Ultim and some red rich light. A little bit different on the blade steels here. And then they also have the original Kizer Militaw. So if you guys are having trouble finding it, you can either go to our website or White Mountain Knives. And they're a great dealer for us. So I don't mind showing off some of their exclusives here. So
damn,
that's
129 is a crazy nice price, dude.
Yep. They went down. They stepped down 154 cm on these.
Okay,
So,
gotcha.
So a little bit of a step down, but I think still for 129.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're coming in pretty hard with that. So let's go ahead and just close that out. And yeah. So any questions, guys, on the Kizer Militaw? You want to give us the full spin around one more time, Ray?
Sure. All right, so let's do reverse flick right now. Okay. Super nice, super smooth, super snappy. That's the front flipper right there. Close up of the mirror DLC. Absolutely beautiful. Here's the other side right here. And then there's a close up of the scales so there.
Good. Will my White Mountain Knives be getting the purple haze? If they ordered it, they will. I'm not sure if they ordered any. So it's kind of up in the air. I know there was probably a high demand for these. So if they order some, they'll have a few.
Whoa.
Well, thanks, Ray. I appreciate you showing this off.
No problem, man.
I'm going to do some scratching DLC testing. At least I'm going to attempt to. I won't make you try to scratch up your pretty knife, but I've got this drop bear. I've got this drop bear here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and give this DLC coating a go just to give you guys a heads up on it and show you what it can do. All right, Ray. Well, thank you, sir, for showing that off. We appreciate you as always, and we'd love to have you as a guest on in the future.
Thank you so much, man. Follow me on TikTok, The Real EDCC, Everyday City Carry on YouTube, Everyday City Carry on Instagram, and Everyday City Carry on Pinterest, EDC Carry on Twitter. Peace.
All right, Ray. Thank you. All right, guys. So big shout out and big thank you to Ray for coming on and helping us out with that. So one of the things I want to touch on quickly for those of you that don't know about DLC is it runs a lot harder than most of your finishes. So I've got a couple of things that we're going to do. We're going to kind of step it up a little bit. So here is the drop bear with our first go at DSC. So we're going to start small. We've got a little tack here. We're going to try to go ahead and like I said, we're starting small, just a little tack, nothing special. And it shows you there that that finish has some little marks on there. But all you got to do for that is grab your handy dandy alcohol wipe and all that will come off. We'll wipe that down. And as you can see, it is spotless. But what about a hardened WeHa bit? So You guys can see, and I hope you guys can hear it. I'm not being nice to it by any means. And as mentioned in the comments previously, there are some YouTube videos of some YouTubers testing this out. Vu and Stasa did a really good job at testing this. So there you go. And now we're going to step it up. And because every once in a while you might have a screw in your pocket, we're going to really take that. And as you can hear, I'm actually giving it a pretty good scratch down. There you go. So that shows off our DLC. I'm pretty happy with it, and I know everybody else who has tested it was. And yeah, so that was the Militao. Once again, here is the original that we let out, and the new one is in that beautiful, beautiful purple fat carbon. Okay, so let's see. I want to go through with comments one more time. Do you guys have any recommended Militao patterns that you would love to see? So someone mentioned having some inserts for it. What other Militao patterns would you like to see? That could be blade steels, that could be finishes on the blade, that can be handle materials, and that could be insert materials. And I do want to mention that we actually take all this feedback. So all the stuff that you guys are going to put in here, we take it, we go back to the R&D team, to the production team, and we kind of spit ideas out and try to see some things that work out. And this actually version of the Militao kind of came about with that. We got some feedback from the community, and we were happy to bring that to you. Cable insert, Nebula fat carbon, 20 CV. Oh, that's a great choice for a blade steel. Someone mentioned pure tie. That's an interesting one as well, actually. So I'm going to put that down. And even if I don't write it down on my little notes, the girls are going to be going through and getting all of this. Okay. One of the other key features about this that I want to talk about that I really love as a knife guy and someone who takes their knives apart is you will notice that all the hardware on the Militao is T8. And if you're anyone who's ever had to do maintenance on your knife, you're going to know that's an amazing thing. So Militao is wonderful. I'll let you guys wrap up with any last minute questions, and then we're going to go ahead and jump on to the next knife. Let's see what we've got. You guys are really throwing. Thanks for all the comments and the feedback, guys. If you haven't already liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. I love seeing that we have 226 people in here. That's wonderful. T8, yep, Mike knows. So if you know, you know. It's one of those things, and so you experience it, you know. Satin Magna Cup with Arctic. I do like the Arctic fat carbon, so that's an interesting choice as well. Full titanium frag pattern. All right, frag pattern, Arctic tie. Cool. Thanks for all the feedback, guys. Thank you for the T8 love, Josh. Well, like I said, Josh, if you know, you know. Rex 45 steel. That's an interesting steel. It's kind of one of those like higher end steels that don't get used too much, but it can definitely be a great choice. So I'm going to grab a drink here real quick, and then we will we'll go on to the next knife. All right. So if you guys saw some of the early bird sales that we did, one of the popular models that we did was the Militao, and the other one was the chili pepper. Now, what you're looking at right here is the original chili pepper, a Swags design, very beautiful and functional in its own right. And so what we did is we decided to take this and step it up to a premium version for you. So I'm happy to introduce the Toxic Storm Fat Carbon Chili Pepper. So I'm going to let you guys get a nice look at this. Beautiful art, beautiful Toxic Storm Fat Carbon. You can see it's got the greens and the yellows in there. It's got the blacks. It's got this beautiful green stud, and you do get an alternative stud that you can use to match the blade or the handles, which I'll show you in a few moments. You have this blade, and this blade is going to be, you ready for it? S90V. So this is an S90V blade with the PVD finish on there. And there's a few great features about the chili pepper. Chili pepper needs a back spacer. So I'm going to also read the comments as I go through. That's not a chili pepper. It's a Carolina Reaper because it's hot, and I won't say the next part. I actually like that, the Carolina Reaper, because we've stepped it up and made it hotter. That's good. Who said that? Oh, I missed it. Pretty fly for a knife guy. Thanks. That's a good one. Hopefully the marketing team sees that. So a couple of great key features about the chili pepper on this version is obviously the beautiful fat carbon, the 20 or the S90V blade steel. You still have this wonderful front flipping action. You have the thumb studs for deployment, and you have the button lock for deployment. So you're going to get 3 of the deployment methods, which is great. So if you're someone who likes to fidget with your knife, that's going to be great for you. Let me know how many of you guys are familiar with S90V blade steel. It is a higher end steel. It's got a lot of cutting capabilities, a lot of edge retention. One of the things that I wanted to show to kind of highlight this is to let you guys know about S90V blade steel. I'm going to share my screen. And what I'm going to share with you is a knife. It's a knife guide, knife steel guide. So one of the great things is, and this is a resource from Blade HQ. So if you guys want to know more about blade steels and their properties, Blade HQ has a great resource. So it's bladehq.com/blogs/knife steel guide. So it's going to be up here at the top. So one of the things you can do is you can look at edge retention, you can look at toughness, you can look at corrosion resistance, and you can look at ease of sharpening. And what you'll notice about edge retention, and I know that's going to be a big thing for a lot of people in the community, S90V is right there at the top. I mean, it's a 9 out of 10. It's tied with like M4. Really, Max Mint is the only thing as far as edge retention that's going to go even further. So what we've done is we've taken this chili pepper and we've gone ahead and given you a knife that's going to have some of the best edge retention. If you want to look here, it's also really, let's see, there is your toughness of it. There is your corrosion resistance, and there is your ease of sharpening. Just to kind of give you guys in a rundown. So if you ever want a resource for knowing more about your knife steel properties, Blade HQ has that. So the reason I wanted to share that with you guys is I wanted you to see like how awesome the edge retention on this knife is going to be. And another thing I really like about this knife is what you get when you have this nice, long, slender handle that tapers down. You have this finger choil right here. This is going to be very comfortable in the hand. I have a medium hand. You can see there's a little bit of room left right there at the end. So if you have a bigger hand, you can see even choke up a little bit if you need to. But you can see there's room there. So it is comfortable in the hand when you use it. It's got a nice kind of just natural ergonomic shape to it. And then you put in that kind of upswept blade with that S90V. You're getting a nice cutting knife. So not only a knife that looks beautiful, but that's also going to perform well with the properties that we're using on it. So let's see what we've got in the comments. Just want to make sure I'm not missing too much of you guys. All right. So I'm saying hi, Claire. LMAX is good. LMAX is a great steel. Now we used LMAX before. S90V at this price point is very nice. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. So for the price point of the chili pepper, the price point on this one is going to be $159. So sorry if I lean over here. I'm just referring to my notes because I want to make sure you guys get the most accurate information. And as I stated, so we have the original chili pepper here, and then we have its very bougie, fancy older brother right here. So both great knives, but definitely something we wanted to dress up on this for you. Now, if we were going to offer this again in a premium version, we've talked about the toxic fat carbon here. Once again, we love your guys' feedback. What's another way you would like to dress up the chili pepper? Obviously, we're not too shy of going for premium materials. We've done titanium, we've done fat carbon, S90V. What would you guys like to see in this? Or maybe another one that you would like to see dressed up. So thank you, Claire. Claire has, if you've missed some of the specs, Claire has them here in the comments for you. I'll just read them off real quick in case you missed it. So it is going to be $159 for the price, like we talked about. It's got the button lock front flipper thumb studs, S90V for the blade steel, which is awesome. Fat carbon is Toxic Storm, and your blade length is 3.03. So very happy to have those for you. Has Kizer done anything in Vanex or MagnaCut? No on Vanex. We don't have MagnaCut yet. We're hoping to have it by the end of the year and give you guys some offerings with that, but we haven't done anything in it yet. All right. So let's see. I want to show you, are you guys familiar with the other versions of the chili peppers that we've done? You guys have seen all those? Definitely Crewware. I believe we can use Crewware. Thai pepper over Almax. Interesting. Would you want like plain titanium or anodized titanium? Oh, is Vu here? Vu. Hey, Vu. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you're here earlier. We're having some conversations about some of the knives and some of the testing that we get done on it and some of the stuff that you do. Yeah, as Kyle was saying, we were all complimenting you, Vu. So welcome. Thanks for joining us. Let's see what we've got going on. Jets Crow, Uncle Vu. Awesome. So back to the chili pepper. I'm going to give you guys one final rundown. There it is in its beautiful toxic fat carbon S90V. Reversible pocket clip, so lefties and righties can carry this knife. There you go. 159. There you are. 159 for you for S90V and this toxic storm fat carbon. And I like the comment earlier. This isn't the chili pepper. This is the Carolina Reaper. So if we ever do like the Mars, that would be a great one. If we did the Mars fat carbon with the orange and the red, to call that a like the Carolina Reaper. So good one on that. Okay. Next up, give me just 1 second as I pull out the next one for you guys. Any questions before we go into the next one? Toxic, do not eat. Definitely do not eat. Larger gavel. See, integral chili pepper. Okay, that one's going on the list. That is interesting. I appreciate that. I don't know if we've done a titanium integral like that, so that would be really cool. Okay, let's see. Sorry if I'm missing the hellos. I don't want to spam the chat. No worry, Vu. We're just here. We're knife guys and gals talking about knife stuff, so no worries. Let's see. Just saying a chili pepper in XL in Ultim called the banana pepper would be a smash. You guys are so creative. So what he just said, if in case you missed that, he's saying if we did a chili pepper extra large, so made bigger, did it in Ultim and called it the banana pepper, that would be a smash. I would love Claire and Girls, if you guys are watching, I would love for the art department to put that together. That would be really cool. I love that. I'm going to put that, the banana pepper. Very cool. Very cool. Banana pepper. Ultim is, so Mike says Ultim is gross looking. And this is the thing about Ultim. In the community, Ultim is, it's either hot or cold. I notice people are either over here or over here with it. And it's one of those things where if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I unabashedly, unapologetically, I like Ultim, unfortunately. I will buy a banana pepper. So we got one person for it. We got one pre-order for the banana pepper. Please send payment to me, and I will send you my instructions. Ultim is cold. I completely understand. So let's see what we've got going on. All right, so chili pepper is good. I think we're going to move over to the next knife. And I just want to make sure I have all my notes in order, so bear with me for 1 second. Are you guys familiar with this pouch? Are you guys familiar with what comes in this pouch? Lightning anodized titanium chili pepper called the Ghost Pepper. Very cool. Let's see. Just want to make sure I got everything. Bear with me for 1 second. I want to make sure I'm on the same page. Okay, all right. So if you're familiar with this pouch here, what this is you'll notice right there, denim. So we've offered a few knives in denim. Most recently, it was this one. This is the Denim Justice, in case you guys saw it here, or you guys missed it on the last video. We dropped these last month in the last live stream. So this is the Denim Justice, and kind of keeping in the spirit of denim, the fun idea of it. I wanted to get a denim jacket for this portion, but I could not find one in time. So I wanted to throw on a denim jacket for you guys. So maybe in the future, I'll have a little bit more time. If I have a denim jacket, I'll put it on anytime we do a denim release. Denim micarta is awesome. I think denim micarta is super underrated. I love denim. I love the idea of like denim culture, like cowboy and outdoor living, and it's awesome. And the fact that we can bring that into our knives, I love that. So that was previously. We're going to start out with a knife that you guys are going to be familiar with. This was my first front flipper, and I'd love to get your guys' feedback on this. This is a Feist, denim Feist right here for you. And this was one of my first front flippers, and I just spoofed it. All right, we're gonna try it again. And this was one of my first front flippers. There we go. So there you are. This is a knife that if you've been following Kizer for a while, a lot of people know and love. This Feist is a pattern by Justin Lundquist, and it's been one that we, like I said, we've offered it in lots of different materials, and I'm just happy that we are able to keep it going in this great denim micarta. And I'm gonna flub these front flippers on camera. David from Knife Center is not going to let me down. If you guys missed it, Knife Center did release a video of our newer stuff in the catalog. So if you want to catch that, go ahead and go over to their channel. But there was a little bit of back and forth about front flippers on there with Dave. He has a hard time with them sometimes. But there it is, the denim Feist. So I'm going to let you guys ask any questions about this. This is 154 cm. Has a nice slender design. And I'm going to give you an idea about how this is such a practical gentleman carries EDCs. So there's that. The blade length on this one, make sure I got it just right, is 2.8 inches, so under 3 inches. And just to give you a size comparison, there it is against the Justice, right? And the Justice is a big full-size knife, and you get just a nice slender EDC carry. I really like these. The price on this version of the Feist is going to be right there, $75. So you're getting a beautiful gentleman carry with a deep carry pocket clip, very lightweight, very practical, 154 cm, denim micarta, great materials. So that is the Feist. Make sure I got that. Do you guys have any questions on this one as well? Okay, guys. So we actually have our guest, one of our guests here, and I want to see if he is ready to talk. He might be ready. Let me go ahead and see. So he came a little early, so I don't want to interrupt this, but if he's ready, I want him to jump in. So let's see. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you're ready, Jonathan. All right, so guys, we're gonna let Jonathan in. He is the designer of the Militaw, and he decided to join us a little early. Jonathan Stiles, hi, how are you?
Going? Not
it's
bad,
going
yourself?
good.
Good.
Thanks for joining us. Personally, so I'm Jeremy. Nice to meet you. I'm a big fan of your work. I'm a big fan of the Militaw, and another knife that we're going to talk about a little bit later. So why don't you introduce yourself and tell us about some of the things that you've worked on with us?
It's been quite a bit over the last year. Kind of all started with the Torngat, of course, and kind of worked its way down through some fixed blades. I'm staring at them.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
So
Good stuff.
So obviously the Militaw is the one that's kind of popped off. Would you say that's been the most popular one for you?
So far, absolutely. Yeah, it seems to really hit all the key features that I've been looking for as a real breakout knife, and seems to be my favorite so far of the bunch. I don't have any of the DLC ones yet, but they should be here in the next couple of days.
Yeah, same with mine. Mine went through the USPS loop-de-loop of, oh, it's going to arrive. Oh, it's not going to arrive. Oh, it's going to arrive. And so we had Ray from Everyday City Carry. He came on and introduced your knife, and he did a great job.
I was watching. He did a fantastic job. Thank you very much.
So when it comes to things, and I've been in the knife game or a collector for about a decade now. Everyone's got great ideas. Everyone scribbles and draws on napkins. But when it actually comes to designing a knife, I think I played with a CAD software for like 10 minutes and I was like, nope, I'm not a knife designer. What got you into like the whole designing process? What's your background? Was it something that kind of transitioned over, or did you hard knocks just learn it from scratch?
Kind of from scratch, really. I mean, I've been a custom
Nice.
maker for a number of years now, so it kind of started with the when 2019 came in place. I needed to fill some spare time, so I decided to start making some custom knives and stuff like that. And kind of found a niche. I kind of drew a lot more knives than I've ever actually made. So, and of course, being a small time knife maker, I didn't really possess the machinery to make folding knives. So I tended to design a lot of these, but
I've seen some of the equipment that goes into making a knife, and like to get into it like full term is it's a big jump, and even like big scale operations still have a hard time getting everything they need.
yeah, anybody
So
that hand makes stuff like this, I mean, the utmost respect. I've tried numerous times, and it's if you can hand make this, impressive.
that's one of the things I like going to the blade show is like going by. I know I can't ever afford it, but going by like the custom knife makers, the ones that are like hand making it on CNC machines in their garage, I love to go and just check out the work and give them just the respects and props for some of the stuff that they do. With what's your background? Do you have a background in design, or like what's a little bit of like
Not
you?
really. I mean, I've always, pen and paper. I'm never anywhere without a pen and paper somewhere. I mean, I've been a lifetime a drawing artist. I mean, I paint, I make knives. I was a
Oh,
sculptor.
wow.
I did a lot of woodworking for a lot of years. So it all kind of just kind of combined the woodworking and the handle making and blade work. So
And with knives, have you always been into knives? Was it like for me? It was probably I always had a knife as like a kid, but like I didn't really take it super seriously until a little bit into adulthood. Is that something you've always grew up around, or
well, yeah, knives, pocket knives, always in my pocket. Again, the woodworking, always whittling away ever since as far back as I can remember. Family's hunting cabin, I was always responsible for everybody's knives being sharpened before everybody hit the field. So
I wish I would.
sharpening it.
Everyone needs the Jonathan Styles around then, because when it comes to sharpening knives at my house, even kitchen knives are like sharpen this, and I was like, it's fun at first, and then it's like, oh
Yeah,
man, when it's yours, it's fun. When it's everybody else's, it's a chore.
I'm ashamed to say it. My kitchen knives are dull right now, but it's a
Mine
lot
are
of work.
too. Mine are too. And I recently, like I guess within the last year or two, invested in like nice kitchen knives, and now they're sitting over there. I know one of the ones is not stainless, and it's patinaed the hell already. It's not even a year old. So,
uh, Gives it character though, just the same.
um, so kind of going back to the Militaw, what's your, if you could describe it, and I know this is kind of a cliche thing, but like, what was the thought process behind the Militaw? Was it
Well, I
focused on
mean,
design, or like,
the Militar stands for hummingbird in Mi'kmaq language. So
oh,
so a hummingbird would be one of my handmade knives,
that's beautiful.
right there. So if you
Wow.
can look and you can see the
You can see the
yeah,
TV.
the other side, the hummingbird part of it right there. So I've been making a lot of these. This started off as a little tiny knife about that big, and it slowly grew and grew and grew until it got to this full size.
That's wow.
All right.
That's
So if you,
beautiful. And now, do you sell these? Do you have a website or anything that you want to like plug on here, or
I do. I mean, I don't really keep up on the website a whole lot.
okay.
Some of this custom work, most of this is pre-ordered, spoken for long before I ever get a chance to make it. I'm hoping to make it to Blade Show in June.
I would love for you to combine and come out to Blade Show. Are you going as a vendor or just as a walk around guest?
Just a guest. I guess
Okay.
I'll probably hang out at the Kizer booth quite a bit. But
Yeah, come hang out with
me
us.
me and Neo talked about it actually, and Vu. I think there will be a MagnaCut version of this with me
Ooh,
as a giveaway. No promises.
no
No promises.
promises.
No promises.
Everyone's screenshotting it and
Yeah.
writing it down before people are putting it in their Google calendars. And for those of you that don't know, Neil is our production manager at Kizer. He's awesome, really smart guy. He's
Sure.
kind of the things that move some of these things when we do like the Militaws and stuff. Like if I have an idea, I can throw it at Neo, and Neo's like, "All right, let's put it together." So he's awesome about that stuff. him
He
and his
gets one
whole
of my
team.
designs at least once a week, and every time I draw something up, I send it to him first, and we just kind of chit chat back and forth about it.
Yeah. So, and yeah, Neo's a legend. Mike said it. So I don't know if you caught this. A lot of people are saying they're adding your gamer tag on their things because of the background. People were saying, yeah, I just caught it up in the chat. They're like, "Oh, I sent you a game request." So that's funny.
Oops.
Yep.
Yeah,
No, it's fine.
Killing some time before I jumped on.
No, I completely get it, 100%. So that would be great if you can join us at Blade Show. I'd be super happy to have you there. Neo's in the Matrix. Sometimes he is. Neo's the real deal. Now, outside of the Miltaw, and I would love to talk to you for like hours about the Miltaw, but I won't do that to the people in chat. Jake from Ohio State, how's it going, buddy? I guess I could show it now. I mean, I have you here. There's another design of yours that caught a little bit of attention. I don't know if you saw any of the videos from Blade Show Texas. There's a couple videos. Yeah. Okay. So there's a couple videos about a small little EDC fixed blade. And I'll touch back. So for everyone that's in the chat, I'm going to touch back on this towards the end of the video, and we can dive in more about it and release and everything like that. But while we have the designer here, I'd like to talk about it. Do you have one with you?
I don't. Actually,
okay.
I'm still waiting for one.
Okay.
To,
so put that in my notes. Get him one. That is going to be this small, lovely little thing right here. Caught a lot of attention at our booth. This is. Do you want to introduce this for us?
Oh, that's the Smolt.
And this is a EDC fixed blade that we'll be releasing. It'll be part of our April release. So the things we're covering right now are considered March release. This will be an April release. A great little design. One of the things simple. It's simple, but it's so practical. And I know I feel like the market on EDC fixed blades is growing. A lot of people are starting to understand the practicality of it. When we start beating on our little pocket knives, and then we realize like, oh, maybe there's something else that could do a better job of that. And I think that's where these small fixed blades are starting to get popular. So what's great about this is the price point is awesome, but just the materials. So you picked one. Now, I don't know if it was you that picked it. I don't know what the process is like, but the blade steel in this is my favorite fixed blade steel. And for everyone in the chat that doesn't know, this is in 3V. A lot of great properties about 3V. I wish I would have had I had a graphic up earlier showing blade steels and their properties, but for me, it's one of my ideal blade steels. So for you, did you get to pick the 3V, or was that a Kizer Jonathan decision? Was it a Kizer decision, or what was the process on that?
It's been a while, but I do remember a couple choices and just kind of chit-chatting back and forth and wanting something extremely tough. I mean, again, a fixed blade, small EDC. It's meant to be, I don't want to say abused, but yeah, abused. So 3V just seemed like the right choice.
And so this is why I know I'm not a knife designer. As much as I would love to think that I could design the next, Militaw or whatever, that'll never happen, is because the idea of doing this insert, like this with an insert in it, is such a great design choice. Because for me as a guy that likes to customize, yep, there's that right there.
See the similarities?
I do. I'm starting to notice a trend. But for me, as somebody who likes playing around with materials and they like customizing their knives, I always like when you do this. I know our dealers are going to have a lot of fun doing exclusives on this, I'm sure, because the way we can just switch and swap materials.
So many different color choices with something like that, with the inlay outside material being G10.
Yep, which is great. Both probably my favorite handle materials. As much as you can love titanium or ultimate, things like that, those are great to look at. But if you're going to be out in the field and actually beating on something, micarta and G10 is a great choice.
Little warmer in the hand, not so cold,
And so for everyone who's watching, I have a medium-sized hand, and you can see just perfect for someone with my size hand. Your finger falls on the jimping, so your jimping is here. There you go, from there to there, which is good. I know some people like to put it back here. I love it when it's up here and you can actually rest your thumb on it. So that really locks you in. You can lock in like this. And so my primary cuts for a small fixed blade will be around here or like this, right? So I love that. And what's cool is Kydex sheath, this clip, I don't know if people have seen this. So you do this and it just quick releases onto the belt. And I love that choice. I'm not sure if that was a Kizer choice or your choice, if it was a both thing.
Actually, I didn't even know that was coming on it.
Yeah, very cool. And so for me, like when I go, when I do my yard work and stuff, I always carry a small fixed blade, right? And so now I have a new one, which I'm excited to. And if I jump in the car and I run to go get gas from the gas station or whatever, I usually have it on me. But if I forget about it and I have to go into like a Walmart or like Kohl's or whatever my wife drags me and I have a fixed blade on my belt, you got to sit there in the parking lot and take your belt off and do all that and dismount it. So that's why I really like this clip. You can just easily take it on and off with no problem. So I'm going to show you guys.
Nice for backpack straps too.
It is. Yeah, it absolutely is. Clip. So that's the package. Does that mean you can carry a fixed blade in Michigan? Yeah, Kenny, you can carry a fixed blade in Michigan. Michigan doesn't have very strict knife laws. Let's see. So I want to make sure I'm not neglecting the chat. I can get kind of lost in conversation. Man, I love 3B for fixed blades. Kizer inlays work top tier. Agreed. So do you want to tell us a little bit about the smolt? I know it's got a cool origin for the name. You want to tell them what that means?
Yeah, it's a immature salmon. So where I'm from, salmon is a fairly popular fish for fishing in Atlantic Canada, of course. And the smolt is just a smaller adolescent salmon. So, I mean, it goes par, smolt, or smolt, par, salmon, I think.
That's what I would have said.
Yeah.
I'm not super
I don't have it in front of
me.
It's late here.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I know. Are you Eastern as well?
Newfoundland Standard Time. So.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
so for those who don't know, Jonathan is up in Canada. For most of us, that would be up in Canada. Yeah.
Actually, a little Canadian knife and gear shout out there. So.
Oh, that's cool. So there we go. We're gonna get some of those hats. All right. Do you guys have any questions for Justin while we have him here? A salmon fat carbon would look sweet on that. I don't know if I've seen salmon fat carbon.
I think it's got like a pinkish, couple different pinks in it with a black background.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm writing that down, especially since the name of it is the smolt. I think that's really cool.
That would work.
So, salmon fat carbon. Let's see. DLC.
Can't see the chat.
You can't see the chat? Okay. Okay, I'll read some of these off. Someone wants to know if there'll be DLC. So the first version that I have here is in PVD, but I know it's been talked about, so I wouldn't rule it out yet.
Especially on DLC on 3V, it'd be fantastic.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So you're getting a lot of love in your designs. So love your designs. Good stuff.
Thank you. Everybody, really.
Someone wants
a road.
Yeah. Well, so when did you first decide to work with Kizer? Like, when did that happen? That language and that relationship.
Me and Neil started talking. I'm gonna say about 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
With the first release, the Torn Gap being released in March of last year. So it's been basically a year of designs being released.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's great. Well, I'm glad we brought you on board as a designer. So one of the things that I've looked for at like Blade Show, Texas and West and stuff is just like new designers or cool things that aren't being done yet. And I love that you somehow took like a clean gentleman language and put it in like a full size, capable, clean, like folding knife. And the fact that you can transition from this to this is awesome. So that is this is what I have of his work right now. We did cover the other Militaw earlier. So
these have been designed for a long time, obviously. It takes quite a few months and years sometimes between designs. So there are more variants, obviously, to be worked on.
Let's see. Let's see if I make sure. Always impressed with Jonathan. Releases something new, never a miss. So one of my favorite designers. Yep, I can see. So yeah, not too many questions, but somebody said Letter Kenny is awesome. I think I get the reference. um, now someone wants to know if you like Letter Kenny.
There's actually, I've never really watched much of it. I get the reference. I've watched some of it. Maybe I should watch more. But
so someone says a mirror finish on this. Well, I noticed you had a mirror finish on your custom fixed blade.
yeah,
That's a nice touch. And dare I ask what a custom goes for? Jonathan Styles custom goes for?
it varies.
Okay.
I really don't. My website used to have some fixed pricing when I was doing a lot of them.
But now that you're kind of on the books, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, kind of. Like the next, I've got 4 of these being made right now in Magna Cut. The blades just come back from heat treat today, actually. So,
someone
it's really
says,
cold here, so
people want to know about a clutch lock on the Militaw. Let's see. People finally get to see what DLC is all about. Okay. Anything that you want to announce or share with everyone while you're here that maybe isn't top secret? I don't want to. I don't want to release any industry secrets.
Yeah, I think there might be. Somebody might have just already mentioned something that might be in the works, but
yeah,
who knows?
Yeah, there's only 228 people here. If you want
not so bad.
If you want to tease anything, feel free.
Well, somebody just mentioned clutch lock, maybe.
Oh, all right. Well, you heard it here
Don't
first.
Don't know when, and it may not happen, but
we won't linger on it for too long. But I'm waiting. People are going to start going. Do it. Yep. A compression lock Militaw. That would be interesting. I know that patent has expired, so that is kind of up for grabs. Let's see. Please take my credit card. You can send your credit card information to me personally and Jonathan. Share social security card, address, credit card information. All right. Well, great. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. I really do want to say the Militaw and every other one of my designs, I mean, they've been met with love in the knife world, and I really appreciate everybody's support and kind words.
Yeah. No, we're glad to have you. I'm glad we're doing some work with you. Did you get to see all the exclusives when I teased them earlier that some of our dealers are doing?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I really want the red one. It's hard to get the knives here in Canada.
If you ever need help, hey, I have worked with some Canadians in the past, in the past life doing knife stuff. If you ever need knives to go to Canada, let me know. I'll send them disassembled and everything. So
I appreciate that.
Customs can't hit you for it. So
just helped me out a little while ago, big time with that as well.
Okay.
For that, did a different brand.
So after this, if you need, reach out to me through the channels, and I'd be happy to help you out. That's only the thing to Jonathan. The rest of you Canadians, I'm sorry. I would love to help you out. Please don't drown my DMs with knife requests. So, well, sir, I know it's late there. I know you got a busy life, so we appreciate you joining us on live stream. Thanks for your great designs, and we look forward to the more collaborations with you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sir. Look forward to more.
All right. Have a great night.
You too, man.
Thank you. All right, guys. That was awesome. I'm always a big fan of meeting the designers and getting kind of insight into the community and the processes and getting to meet them. That's probably one of my favorite parts about the show is getting to meet you guys, getting to meet the designers and the people behind the things that really drive the community. So big shout out once again, Jonathan. Thank you for joining us. You've been received really well into the knife industry. People love your knives, and hopefully you can join us at Blade Show in Atlanta. So we can get back on track. Any questions for me? I'm not even Canadian, but I'm going to hit those DMs, hear me? BDC, which I got to meet you in Texas, so that was really cool. He's a great guy. Everyone in this community is great. Where was I? I think I was on this guy. You guys remember where we were with the Denim Feist? Miles of smiles for styles. That's a mouthful. So yeah, we're gonna kind of bring it all back to some more of the product releases. I got a couple more knives that I want to show you, and then we've got some giveaways stuff planned. So Next up is the Kizer Feist in denim. Kind of led with that before he jumped in. There it is in the beautiful blue denim. However, we talked about this one a little bit. We do have another version as well. For those of you that like a little bit of color. There you go. These are some super exciting knives. I love knives. I've been in the knife hobby for probably a decade now, and I love new products, new designs, new materials. I'm all into it, and I'm sure my wife wishes I was into it a little bit less. But here I am. Here you guys are, 238 of you. Well, thank you. I haven't seen the count recently, so 238 people. Thank you for joining us. We've got some giveaways planned, so if you guys stick around, we're going to be doing 4 giveaways because we hit our 200 viewer live stream goal. And so we traditionally do 3 giveaways in the live stream, but we'll be doing 4 tonight as a bonus. So let me just kind of get back into it. One of the things that I love about the Feist here is, as I mentioned, it was my first front flipper. It's such a clean, easy design. And fun fact is I customize knives on the side, like dyeing scales, anodizing. And the Feist was always one of my favorites because it's such a simple construction. So you have one screw here on the back, and then you have the pivot screw. So it's such a clean, easy knife. This knife is extremely easy to clean, extremely easy to maintain. It's very lightweight, very slim, and very slender. Let's do a giveaway. We are almost there, Rob. I have a couple more knives to show you that we're going to go into a little bit more detail about, but after that, we're going to jump right back in. It's too bad that the Feist doesn't have a reversible clip. I think that's just to kind of keep it. I understand, the lefty love. I think that's just to kind of keep it that nice, clean look. Let's do a giveaway now so ED people can go to sleep. Okay, well, I am almost there. I promise you. Let's talk about one more knife, one more, and then we'll go back to the smolt, and then we can do a giveaway for you folks. I think that's pretty reasonable. What do you guys think? So any questions on the Feist? Just real quick on these, I did say price is going to be $75. So there you go. 154 CM blade steel, sub 3-inch, 2.8-inch blade. And the girls will usually post the specs in the comments. So if you missed those, you will. They should be down there for you. Denim micarta, fat carbon, Lithuania. I know. I'm not sure where denim is from. It might be from them, but I'm not positive. So there you go. Beautiful. And if you didn't notice, I mentioned earlier I'm a sucker for a stonewash. This has a nice stonewash finish. Probably my favorite blade finish that we offer. So, and this one has a kind of a nice tumbled PVD. So, there you go. Help with gadgets. I have not tried the Feist yet. The nice thing about the Feist is it's been out for a while. So there's a lot of different flavors of the knife. So if you like titanium, if you like micarta, if you like G10, there's lots of different versions. I've personally owned, I think, 5 or 6 Feist. I've had G10 versions, titanium versions, the reverse Tontos. So, okay, that's for the Feist. People say it's red. Even as a lefty, I love seeing the clean lines of a non-reversible clip. Okay, so next up is another kind of blast from past, a knife that you guys have seen before, but we've dressed it up, and that is the Comet. So I kind of rediscovered the Comet recently. There it is. You guys see that? 243 viewers. To the people who just joined us, thank you. We've covered a lot tonight. We're going to be covering this knife, one more after this, and then we've got some giveaways we're going to be doing. So there is the Comet. One thing I really like about this knife is it's got this like solid metal bolster. It's got the pivot collar, titanium pocket clip. Just kind of it's like bringing traditional and like modern stuff and kind of giving it like its own thing in a nice package. I hope that makes sense. I don't think I really said that very well, but it has a lot of traditional cues, but it's still very much a modern folder, very clean design. One of the things that I like about when we go just flipper tab, I know we play with a lot of locks, is our detents are very dialed in, and that is the same on here as well. So I'm going to kind of show you how. Let's see, ready? Do you hear that? And it's nice and smooth, just like you would expect. And it's got a very ergonomic handle. And so earlier I was saying I kind of rediscovered this knife because I had one and it kind of hasn't been carried recently. And I knew I was doing this video, so I actually posted in the Facebook group. If you're not in our Facebook group, by the way, go join Kizer Knife group on Facebook. Hopefully the girls can put it down in the chat. There you go. And so the specs on this are posted here. This is, as I mentioned earlier, 154 cm blade steel. Price on this is going to be $89. So just a cool way to revisit a blast from the past, a knife that I enjoyed, that I had personally, that I've been carrying more. But as I was saying, I posted it recently in our Facebook group to kind of just rediscover the knife and start carrying it again. Got a great blade shape, very useful. And I like that it's not intimidating. So, you know, when you pull out a Justice, right? So here's a little bit of size comparison. When you pull out a big full-size Justice, you don't want to pull this out in the office, but sometimes you want to pull out something that's still a little bit more on the full-size side of things. And I think the Comet does that without being very intimidating. Yeah, just a great looking knife, super dialed in detent, very smooth action, a little shake and then it's closed. Do you guys have any questions on this? That red pops and looks great. Yeah. So I know people are hit or miss on Ultim. I personally like Ultim. I feel like I'm hit or miss on red on some things. When I saw the red Comet, I thought it was beautiful. I love it. I love the red denim collar that we've got on here. It's a beautiful handle. And another thing about this knife, once again, is just very simple construction. You'll see 2 screws on the pivot and then on the pivot as well. Titanium clip. So $89. Beautiful. Let's see what we've got. Any questions on this knife? They have a black and blue denim version as well. Let's see. Big boy Comet would be fun. So somebody thinks we should do a big version of the Comet. If there's any version of this knife or any of the other knives we've covered, if there's any version you guys want to suggest, feel free. There you go. All right. So that is the Comet. Just a nice, beautiful, simple EDC knife with some traditional cues. That's really good. There you go. So we are up to 248. Welcome to all the new people. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the smolt. I know we just did with Jonathan. Talk about what the plan is with it. Show it off a little bit more in case you guys haven't seen it. This is a Jonathan Styles design. This is the smolt. We won't go too far into it because it doesn't technically release until April, but since we're talking about it, it's a beautiful EDC, 3V steel, G10 with micarta inserts. The map pricing on this is going to be $69. You get a Kydex sheath. It's got this awesome like utility clip that you can clip it onto your belt or your backpack straps really, really easily. Just a nice, practical, small EDC fixed blade. So I always carry a fixed blade when I'm doing yard work, and this will definitely be taking over my small EDC fixed blade. Mini smolt for the 5th pocket. That would be tiny, but I dig it. Okay, so let's see. Any questions on this one? Kind of just check it out. So we'll be covering this one a little bit more for next month's launch. There you go. That is the smolt. This is going to be an April release. So let me see if I get everything in the comments. Dylan wants to know, can you have it? Nope, unfortunately not. I need this one. Folding smolt. I would honestly not be surprised. That's something. Smolt needs DLC. That's something I keep seeing. So I will add that to my handy dandy list here. DLC smolt. All right, 250. Way to go. Thanks for joining us, everyone. If you've been on, if you're just joining us, we've talked about the smolt. Let's talk real quick about some coupon sales, and then we'll do some giveaways. So really quickly, what I want to do is tell you guys about what's going on with the coupon for the website. Essentially, we know everyone likes the giveaways, but not everyone's going to win. So we always like to leave you guys with something that you can take away from here. And we have a coupon code for the people that are viewing the live stream. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you 15% off Let me make sure I read the rules so I get this completely right. I want to make sure I don't give you guys any bad information. Okay. Where did it go? So it's 15% off. So it's going to run from today, March 19th, to the end of the month. And it gives you 15% off anything on our website with the exclusion of discontinued products or any of the new stuff that we've covered in here, because that new stuff isn't out yet. You can use the code. If you use the code at checkout, and I'm going to show you how to do that real quick, you can also get a deck of playing cards. If you guys haven't seen our playing cards, they are pretty awesome. The one that I have here is the holographic set. These are the new ones. I think these are the ones, if you can see it. It's got our awesome Kizer bear art, and these will be sent with the order if you use that code. So not only do you get 15% off, you get a whole deck of our holographic 2024 playing cards. Help us hit 250. Help us hit 250. Rosie says we'll do one more giveaway. Interesting. I didn't catch that. Is that from Rosie? 250. Oh, I must have missed that. When we reach 250, we'll add another giveaway. Awesome. Okay. I'm sorry I missed that. Thanks, ladies. Wow. Is that 5? Okay. So let me show you how to use this coupon code real quick on the website. And then we'll see if we can get 3 more. I think we already hit it, but I'll just keep watching. Claire, Rosie, if you guys make sure, if you can verify we hit that 250, let me know, and I will make sure we include that other giveaway. So what I'm going to do real quick is show you how to use our discount code. In case you haven't used it before, this will give you a heads up. I'm going to go to our website. I want to make sure I have the website set up. And I also have to make sure I delete all my personal information, because I trial run this earlier and I put all my information in. And then when I went back, it was still in there. So let me just make sure my information isn't there so you guys don't get my credit card information. It looks like I'm good. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let me see. 250 giveaway. Great. Awesome. Let's see. 259. Awesome. So 5 giveaways we're going to do after I get through this discount code. So guys, I'm going to share my screen real quick, and then you guys can see how we do this. Ready? And there we go. All right. So essentially what you're going to do is when you come to our website, you're going to go ahead and pick your knives. We'll just say we want a couple of sheepdogs. So we'll go ahead and pick a sheepdog. We're going to add it to our cart. We're going to go check out. And so if you guys want, and girls, if you can put this down in the comments, the discount code is, I'm going to put it in right here. It's going to be hashtag Kizer. Let me make sure I got this right. XU. So Kizer XU, we're going to hit apply. And you can see right there, it gives you that 15% off. So I'm getting a sheepdog for $100, saving $17.85. And that's going to go ahead and get you a set of playing cards as well. So, and then you would enter all your information. Here's your payment. You pick your shipping method and your address. So if you guys didn't catch that, it's going to be Kizer XU for 15% off. Okay. Did everybody catch that? Might stick out a bit. So deal. I need to stay logged in to try to win. Okay. Well, let's see. Make sure I got some more of this. Are those cards made by Theory 11? I'm not sure. Let's see. As you like. 2 is chili pepper. Sorry, guys. I just want to go through and make sure I didn't miss anything. Thank you for your great support. 269. You guys just qualified for 5 giveaways. I want to make sure everyone got that. The discount code for March 19th, today, to the end of the month, is going to be hashtag Kizer XU. And I'm going to just put it down in the comments so you guys get it and you don't miss it. Kizer XU. And that will apply to anything that's not new for this month and anything that's not discontinued. Everything outside of that, you guys can use that 15% off, and you get to play a deck of playing cards. Okay, so there we go. Any questions about anything from now and from now previously? So 3 basic giveaways can choose 1 knife from the March new products, and then 2 extra giveaways are going to be chili peppers. So the first 3, you guys can pick any of the new products from March, and then the extra 2 giveaways are going to be the new chili pepper. So we're going to get 2 people picking, or 2 people winning this chili pepper. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Sorry about that. So 2 people will win this knife, and then the other winners can pick one of the March releases. So let's do, I'm just going to go ahead and get my stuff ready for you guys on the giveaway tool. And then we're going to go ahead and get everything set up for your guys' giveaway. Bear with me. Go ahead and chat amongst yourselves in the comments. Back. Okay. So, all right, everyone got that? It's not the giveaway word. You know what? We can go ahead and make it the giveaway word. So I'm going to get my stuff ready for you guys. I want to say thank you for the great support. We have 275 viewers. Everyone who just joined us, we're about to do some giveaways. We have 5 giveaways now. We hit the mark, so don't need that anymore. We're going to have 5 giveaways, and what you do is the first 3 people that win the giveaways can pick any of the March products as a gift, as their giveaway prize, and then the last 2 will receive chili peppers. So I didn't have this many hashtags ready, so I'll come up with a couple of them for us to do. All right, guys, so what we're going to do is your first word is going to be hashtag KizerXU. So just like the discount code that I put in, don't go yet. Don't go yet. Almost there. So I'm going to put it in the comments, and that's going to be our first one. Okay, that's going to be the code, and I'm going to say on your mark, get set, and go. So we are running our first giveaway now. In the comment section, you're going to put hashtag KizerXU. Good luck to everybody. It's great seeing 270 people on here. It's great having Ray from Everyday City Carry, Jonathan Stiles, the designer of the Militol, hop on. I'm going to let this run for a moment, and then I'm going to do a screen share to get this set up for the drawing. Okay, you guys are going. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so right now we have 63 entries. We have 270 people on the live stream, and we only have 67 entries. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to put hashtag KizerXU in the comment section, and that's going to allow you to be into the giveaway drawing. We're going to be holding 5 giveaway drawings. So enter now, hashtag KizerXU to be eligible for that. We're at 91, 99. Okay. So I would like to see, with us having 273 viewers on this, I would really like to see us hit maybe 150 to 160 entries before I draw. And it looks like we're getting pretty close now. People are putting it in. Once again, it's hashtag KizerXU. Just go ahead and look in the comments. You'll see them. Just whatever you see in there, go ahead and enter it. And we're going to do our first giveaway drawing in just a moment. We're at 144, 145. Let's see if we can hit 150. And then if it teeters off, then I'll draw. If not, I'll let a couple of stragglers get some in. So we're at 150. We're about to hit 160. Let's see. We have 283 people watching. I would really like to see if, okay, maybe I'm being greedy, but I would really like to see if I can hit 175 on that. We're at 165. 165, kind of teetered off. I'll give it 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more. Come on. 175, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do our first drawing. 172 entries. That's amazing. I'm going to draw now. I'm going to do our honorary drum roll. We've got 4 more giveaways, so no worries. Brian Kerr. Congratulations, Brian Kerr. So Brian Kerr, if you're watching, you won the first giveaway. If you're still here, congratulations to you. Go ahead and let us know what your choice is. Let us know what your choice is for your prize. You can pick any of the products that we showcase in this video for this month's release, any of the March releases. We've done the Militol, we've done the chili pepper, we've done the Comet. Let's see, make sure I'm not missing anything. We talked about, I feel like I misplaced the knife, which if I did, I apologize. But anything that we've covered in this video, you can go ahead and enter in for the giveaway as your prize. Brian, have you put your choice yet? Has anyone seen Brian's choice? All right, I'll give Brian just another minute to respond. Brian Kerr, you won the giveaway, the first one. So if you're here, let us know what your choice is for your prize. Brian Kerr, Kizer Militol. Okay. So Kizer Militol for Brian Kerr. So Brian, what you're going to do is, if you're a member of the Facebook group, you can reach out to us on Facebook, or you can reach out to us on our Instagram, and I'm going to post it here. It's going to be Kizer_EDC on Instagram. You can reach out to us on there. Just give us a screenshot with your that shows like, hey, I won. Reach out to us on there, and we'll get that sorted out for you. Okay, awesome. I think everyone will pick this. Mike might be right, but you never know. I've seen people not pick the obvious choice. So we're about to do another one, and we're going to do hashtag. Don't go yet. It's going to be hashtag. I'll put it down in the comments for you guys. Okay. Did it work? Okay, there it is. It's going to be hashtag Kizer Fun. Can you show the knives again? Yeah, so let me do this. I'm going to go back and start another drawing. I'm going to share my screen. So let me get this set up for you guys. Kizer Fun. And you guys can go ahead and go on hashtag Kizer Fun. I'm going to start collecting comments. So we have 286 people watching. If you're watching this, you're going to enter hashtag Kizer Fun down in the comments. I'm going to let it run for a few minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and do a drawing. I got a request to show the knives again. I don't have the new Kizer Militol with me. We did show that earlier, but here is the original. And you can, there you go. So that is the Militol. We had the Comet. Okay. We had the Feist and the Feist. There we go. So those are some of your choices. So Feist, Militol, Comet, and I will put these back over here so I don't lose them. Believe me, I lose knives in this office all the time. Let's go ahead and check in and see how we're doing. We have 213 entries. Wow. Awesome, guys. Okay. So we are at, let's see, I'm going to let this run for just another minute. I didn't expect that. 219 entries. Let's see if we can run it up. How many viewers do we have? 287. Let's see if we can run it up to 250 entries. If we can get 250 entries, I'll draw that real quick, and we won't even wait, and we'll jump right into the next one. So we're at 234, 285 people watching. If you're watching or just joining us, you're going to put in hashtag Kizer Fun. That's going to allow you to pick one of the new release knives for your giveaway prize. We're at 240 entries currently, and we only need 10 more. Hashtag Kizer Fun. I'm going to let it roll for just a minute. I won't be too greedy. If it seems to teeter out, I won't make you guys wait too long. So 241. And we still have, after this one, we still have 3 more giveaways we're going to do. 242, 243. I will let it hit. Well, I mean, we're almost there. 244. I'll make sure I'm not missing any comments. Lots of dupes. Don't worry. It'll be filtered out through the dupes. All right. Well, we're at about 245. I'm not going to be too greedy. I'm going to go ahead and draw. Good luck to everybody who entered. Here we go. Drum roll starts in 3, 2, and 1. So really appreciate everyone watching tonight. I love that we had 280 viewers. would love to hit almost 300. So if you guys are watching, Jack D, congratulations. You are our second giveaway winner. Congratulations to you. Go ahead and in the comments, put what you choose as your prize. Was I sharing my screen? I don't think I was. I'm going to go ahead and share that. I apologize, everybody. So let me do that. There you go, Jack D. So the person with the very adorable chicken child costume is the winner. I apologize that I didn't share the screen on that one, but that is our winner, Jack D. Congratulations to you. Oh, there he is right there. That was one of the fastest responses I've ever seen. Jack D, go ahead and let us know what your prize is. We're going to go ahead and get that sorted out for you. What you'll do is you will reach out to us. If you're in our Facebook group, reach out to us there, or on Instagram. You're going to find us at Kizer_EDC. I'm going to put that down in the comment section below so you can go ahead and take a look. What would you like to win, Jack? I wouldn't be surprised if I could guess, but I'll let you answer for us. So there it is, Kizer_EDC. Winner, chicken dinner. Ooh, I like that. Good catch, unassuming dude. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is go ahead and get another hashtag ready, and this time I promise I'll share my screen. So Kizer giveaway. All right, this one's very unoriginal. I'm sorry, I have to come up with 5 of these. Militaw. Why did the chicken cross the road to get its parents for the costume? I'm going to put the next one down below, and then I'll share my screen so we don't miss that. Let's talk Kizer giveaway. So there it is. I'm going to go ahead and set this back. You guys can go ahead and get going. It's going to be hashtag Kizer giveaway. I know it's not my most original hashtag, but it does make it nice and easy and simple. So go ahead and we're going to start collecting comments. So if you're just watching, we're doing our third of 5 giveaways tonight. You're going to enter hashtag Kizer giveaway, which you can see on the screen there. Down in the comment section below, it's going to pool all those comments together. And we're going to go ahead and pull once we hit a certain number, which I have not determined yet. I mean, we're already hitting 160, so I'm going to let it roll up. And then once it hits 200, I'll see how much it's doing. In the meantime, while those are rolling in, I do want to say thank you to everyone for jumping on and watching. We have covered a few knives tonight. We've got a couple of Vice. We've got some denim Vice. This is a red one. We've got the blue one. We've got Comets. We've got Militaws, all the fun and goodies. So once again, oh, wow, we're already at 236 for the entry giveaways. I would love to see that number hit about 245 again. 250 ideally would be amazing. 294. Great. Thanks for joining us. We've still got 2 more giveaways after this one. So tell all your friends. The more people we can get on here, the better. We'd love to break the 300 mark. So everyone, invite all your friends. We're at 245. I'm going to see if we can go ahead and get that up to just 250. I won't get too greedy. And then we will go from there. 245. I'm going to let it run for just 1 more minute. Excuse me while I wait. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, 246. Once again, I'm not going to get too greedy. I'm going to pull a winner now. We're going to draw. I'm going to do I'm going to do the drum roll. 248. Oh, okay. I am going to get greedy. Sorry, guys. I lied to you. I'm going to get greedy. 2 more. We just need 2 more people to enter. Going once, going twice, 249, and 251. Awesome. All right, guys. I said 250, so we're going to draw. Obligatory drum roll. My screen is sharing. I hope you guys can all see that. Experience Precision. Got a smock for their picture on there. So congratulations to Experience Precision. You've won our giveaway. Spamming in the rain, Todd Carr. You can go ahead and put your choice down below. You're going to reach out to us. Yes Way Experience. Yes Way. Congratulations. I'd love to see Marco, you know better. I'd love to see what your choices experience. Let us know. You can pick any of the knives that were shown in today's video. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and draw 2 more winners. And these winners are going to win the brand new. I'm going to stop sharing that screen real quick so we can give you guys a look here. The next two winners are going to get this beautiful chili pepper. This was the one I missed earlier. I'm sorry, guys. So this is one of the other choices that you can win is the chili pepper in fat carbon in S90V steel. We've got button lock, thumb deployment, and front flipper. So there you go. I need that chili pepper. Trevor, well, we got two more. I'd love to see us hit over 300. We hit 297. We were 3 away. So let all your friends and everybody know that we've got no. Oh boy, I knew that was going to happen. So sorry about that, guys. Sorry for the interruption. But I would love for us to get to 297. Let me know. And let's get ready for the next one. So what we're going to do is we are going to do Kizer. We'll be Kizer for the win. It'll be a little bit of a longer one, but Kizer for the win. I'll use that as the last one. I like that one, actually. Actually, I like that one better than mine. So Dustin says, hashtag Kizer chili pepper. That was better than the one that I just came up with. So we're going to do this, hashtag Kizer chili pepper. I'm going to enter it down in the comments below. There you go. You guys can see it. And you guys can get ready. We got 295 people. I would love to hit 300. Let all your friends know we're doing giveaways. We've got 2 more giveaways we're going to do. This one is hashtag Kizer chili pepper. We're going to be giving away 2 of these knives. This is our chili pepper in fat carbon with S90V steel. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and get that tool ready and share my screen so you guys can watch along. And what you're going to do is you're going to enter hashtag Kizer chili pepper down into the comments. Make sure you guys spell it with that 1 L. I want to make sure nobody missed that. So one moment while I set this up. Talk amongst yourselves while I get this set up for you guys. And chili pepper. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, and so we're up to 90 entries. We've got 295 people watching. Hashtag Kizer chili pepper. There it is right there for you. KIZERCHI1LIPEPPER. We're at 145 entries, 150 now. Lowercase, yes, lowercase. And what we're doing is 296. I would love for us to hit 300. So if you are here, you got a couple friends, 300. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Welcome all 300 people. What we're doing is we're doing a drawing. We're giving away 2 of these. This is the first one. If you want to be eligible, you're going to go down below and you're going to type in hashtag Kizer chili pepper. It's up on the screen right now. We're going to let this run for a few minutes. We're at 185 entries. So out of the 301 people watching, we have almost 100 people who have not entered. So make sure you're spelling that right. Take a look at the hashtag here, hashtag Kizer chili pepper. Congratulations to the other winners. We've had 3 other winners tonight. What you're going to do is after you win this, you're going to reach out to us on Instagram or Facebook, and you're going to let us know that you won. Share a screenshot with us. Okay, so we have 194 entries. I'm going to let it run for a few more minutes. I'll go really short on the next one. I promise I'll go really short on the last one. I'll make it super easy. So for the last giveaway, it'll be the simplest hashtag you guys ever saw. Let's see, 195 entries. So we have 195 entries. We have 301 people here. So let's see if we can get some more of these people in here. It's hashtag Kizer chili pepper, and you are being eligible for this. I know I'm repeating myself, but I just want to make sure everybody is aware of what we're doing. Slow connection. Hopefully I'm not the slow connection. I apologize if I am, but that's why we let it run for a few minutes. So, for the people who have slows, I want to make sure I missed that. So the people who have the slow connections have a chance to get in. All right, we are at 200 entries. It seems like it's petered out a little bit. I'll give it about 10 more seconds, and then I'm going to draw. And this will be for our first chili pepper that we're going to be giving away. So let's see, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Drum roll. M. Thib. M. Thib, congratulations. I hope I'm probably saying it's probably Tahib. It's probably Tahib. Whoever, however you say it, you are the winner. Congratulations. You get a. Oh, let me stop sharing my screen. You're going to win a Kizer chili pepper in the toxic fat carbon with S90V blade. Go ahead and reach out to us on Instagram at Kizer_EDC, or if you're a member of our Facebook group, go ahead and reach out to us on there. So we just gave away our first Kizer chili pepper. We have one more giveaway we're going to do. Let me go ahead and get my hashtag ready. Kizer. You know what? We'll make this one super easy. Before I do the last giveaway, I want to just check my notes to make sure I'm not missing anything from before. Let's talk about, stick around. So after we do this last giveaway, stick around, and I'm going to talk to you guys about the April presale. So just like we did the March presale, we're going to go ahead and offer some of the April releases in a presale. So we're going to kind of talk about the rules and the idea behind that, and give you guys kind of a heads up before we do it, so you guys are familiar with it. But yeah, so what we're going to do is make sure I'm not missing anything in the comments. What happened to the deckhand? So the deckhand, just like sometimes in production, some things get moved around a little bit. I'll show you a picture of the deckhand. So if anyone's not familiar, after this, I'll show off the deckhand real quick. I don't have too much information about it. It's probably going to be an April release, but sometimes in production, things happen, things get moved around. So the deckhand just got moved probably to April, definitely to April, I'll say. And then it's going to be one of the things that we cover in the April presale. Okay. Let's see. Can you show them? Can you say when the Militao will be dropping again? Yes. So it's going to be March 27th. So the new products for all this video, anything you've seen in this video for our March releases, are dropping on March 27th at 10 p.m. Eastern. Let's see. Okay. So what we're going to do for the last giveaway on a chili pepper, this is going to be right here, S90V, beautiful knife. It's going to be hashtag winner, just hashtag winner, WINNER, real sweet, real easy. So I entered it in the chat. There it is. That is your signal, and go ahead and start entering that. Hashtag winner. Enter that, and that will get you in. I'm going to go ahead and get my giveaway tool ready. Talk amongst yourselves while we wait. Good luck to everybody. Congratulations to the 4 winners that have already won. This is our last giveaway for a Kizer chili pepper. I'm going to make sure I share my screen this time. Don't want to miss any more of that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, there we go. So we're up to 123 entries already. We have 298 people watching. So of the 298 people, if you're not watching, I would like to win one. Oh, there's just too many comments. I can't keep up. But Timbo Slice, good luck, Timbo Slice. I hope you can win one as well. It's a sweet knife with this beautiful fat carbon S90V blade steel. So 308 people, welcome. If you're just joining us, this is our 5th giveaway we're doing in this video. It's going to be for our new chili pepper. All you're going to do is enter hashtag winner in the comments, and that gets you put in. I'm collecting comments right now. We're only up to 179. There's 308 people watching. So if you are watching this live, feel free to jump in and type in hashtag winner. I'm going to let this run for another minute, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull a winner, but I'll give you guys a few minutes since this is our last one to make sure everybody has a chance to get in. Let's see. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I have everything ready to talk about April early bird. So Claire did post some of the stuff up above for the early bird, and I'll talk a little bit more about that once we draw this. We're at 189 entries, so we have 309 people watching. So if you're watching this live and you're at this mark now, we're doing a drawing. You're going to just type in hashtag winner. I'm going to let this run. I won't be too greedy. I would like to see over 200, obviously. 225 would be ideal, but I'm not going to make you guys wait forever. I know it's been a long stream. You guys have been patient. There's a couple more things I want to cover before the end of the video. So looks like we're going to hit at about 200. We're going to let it go to 200. And while that's going, we're going to go ahead and cover this, get these ready. Okay, let's see where we're at. 198, 201. All right, so it looks like we're going to draw. I do want to wait just a couple more seconds just to kind of monitor, see if it's teetering off. It does look like it's teetering off. So 10-second warning, hashtag winner to get entered into the drawing for the final chili pepper. I'm going to start counting down now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good luck to everybody. Congratulations to the other 4 winners. Doing our honorary drum roll. Tan again. I don't know. I don't think I can say it. Tan Nguyen Lee Nyak. That's my best bet. I apologize if that's not right. I just wanted to at least try for you. Congratulations, you are the winner. It's up there on the screen. Please comment down below what your choice is, and we will get that sent out to you. There you are. Congratulations, Tan. Put your choice of knife down below and let us know what you want. Reach out to us on Instagram or our Facebook page, and they will get that taken care of for you. So those were our 5 giveaways. As I mentioned, just if you didn't win, we do have the discount code for you, which is going to be hashtag KizerXU that you can use on our website. I'm going to put that. Oh, sorry, not a choice. Sorry, not a choice. It's a chili pepper. I apologize. It's a chili pepper. Thank you for the comments. Look at that. These comments, people are keeping me in check. You guys are awesome. I would fall apart, and this live stream would fall apart without you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the hashtag KizerXU. That is for our discount on our website. So if you didn't win, go ahead and use that for 15% on the firearm discount. One thing that I do want to touch on is we are going to be doing early April early bird. That's going to be on April 5th at 10 p.m. Eastern. What we want to do is, the idea is we want to give the people on our Facebook group. So if you're not a member of our Facebook group, go ahead and join. We want to give you guys a chance to get in early on a popular product as a way of giving back to you guys. So what we're going to do is it's going to be an early pre-order, essentially is what it is. So you're ordering it, and it's going to be limited pre-orders at a discount. So what we're going to have is we're going to have the deckhand, which I'm going to share a picture of that for you real quick. So for those of you that aren't familiar with the deckhand, it's going to be this one here. Oh, I can't share that picture for some reason. Let me try this. Window. There we go. So this is the deckhand. This will be one that is available for early bird in April. And the other is the smolt, which we already covered. So there you go. Take a look at that. A nice kind of like sailor's style fixed blade. So that's one we haven't seen, but we'll have more on that in the April release video. Those are, as I mentioned, going on April 5th at 10 p.m. So join the Facebook group so you can get in on that. We're going to have a total of 80 pieces set aside for early bird. 50 of them will be able to get that discount. So it will be limited quantity on pre-order for the discount, but then we'll also have 30 more at the original price. So 80 pieces total, but 50 of them with the discount price. We're trying to work it out. So, you know, maybe there's a couple things will change along the way. Feedback. What was the name of the fixed blade you talked about earlier? That was the smolt. So that was this one right here. This one will also have the early bird as well. Make sure I got that one here correct. I'm going to take a look at this. There you go. If you have any questions about that, let me know. And this will also have a total of 80 pieces set aside for early bird. 50 of them will have the limited pre-order discount. Obviously, we can't do it for everything, but it is a way we can give back. It's first come, first serve. And then we'll still have 30 available for pre-order just at the regular MAP pricing. And then we'll have another one, the Holtra, which I'll just give you a quick sneak peek because I'm not sure if I'm supposed to show it off. but we'll just real quick, we're going to show it, and that's it. Ready? Ultra. And this might change. This is all subject to change. It is on the list of April pre-order early birds, so I will say that is the Huldra. More information to follow. At Rosie, thank you guys for. So Rosie and Claire, thank you for your support tonight. I apologize for any of the mistakes that you guys have had to clean up. Thank you for all the kind words from everybody. Let's see. So that is April early bird. Do you guys have any questions about that? About any of the things that we do? We're going to be having. Let's see. Make the rules really clear. Encourage audience. So yeah, if you guys want to get in on that, make sure you're part of the Facebook group. Smote looks like it's a good scout carry blade. I haven't switched it over to scout carry yet, but after this video, because I wanted to show how it came, I'm actually planning on switching it over to scout carry. So this is the Smote. This will be one of the early bird specials in April. Okay, have a good night, all. Thanks for your great support again. Thank you for everyone who's leaving. Thank you. Do you guys have any questions about anything that we've covered tonight? Styles Design. Yes, so Jonathan Styles, he was here earlier on the live stream with us. He is the designer of the Smote. He is also the designer of the Militaw, which we had Everyday City Carry Ray. He introduced that earlier, so after this is over, you can go back and watch the beginning. He had the Militaw. He showed it off for us with the beautiful mirrored DLC and the purple fat carbon. All right. Let's see. Claire and Rosie, thank you so much. We appreciate them. All right. Any questions for tonight? I know it's late. I appreciate all of you guys joining us. I was going to open it up for a Q&A. I will let you know we are going to be doing a Kizer XU again. Essentially what that is Kizer community. You guys get to send us designs and we put it up on our Facebook and we include you in kind of like picking and choosing how the new designs are. We have one we're currently working on, but we will be doing one that's going to start March 31st. So if you haven't seen that, feel free to join our page for that. Thanks, Jeremy. No, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for the live. Had a lot of fun. Thanks, Vu. Vu, always great seeing you. I appreciate you being here. Let's see. I want to make sure I've got everything covered. I know they wanted to do a Q&A with you guys, so I will open it up for you guys. So long, Teehee. I know you guys are starting to drop out. Will the discount code work on the S45 fat carbon drop there? I don't think it will because I tried it out earlier. If you wait till the next month's live stream in April, then it should work because it's not the previous month, but it might work. So you can try it out. I think it has to it retroacts to the month before. So are you getting anything? Thanks, Dwayne. Always great seeing you as well. It's great seeing some of the familiar faces here. Blade Show Atlanta, make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Blade Show Atlanta this year is going to be June 7th to 9th. I hope Jonathan Styles can be there. We're going to have a lot of the team there. I'm going to be there as well. I'm up past my bedtime. TD FO907. I'm up past my bedtime as well. Let's see. So deckhand, obviously, we talked about. That's going to be delayed a little bit, but not too big of a deal. We'll still get those out to you guys. Let's see. I want to just make sure I've got all my notes covered and make sure I've got everything there. Vu, you going to be at Blade Show? I hope so. That would be cool if you are. Who's going to Blade Show? I just want to make sure I got everyone covered. I fell asleep halfway through Jester Co. All right. Dwayne, have a great week as well. Appreciate you guys stopping by. I would love to open this up to you guys. All right. Do you guys have any questions or comments for Kizer as we wrap this up? Any suggested knives, any cool EDC gear, anything that you would like to see? We covered the deck of cards earlier for swag. We have dice. We have patches. Is there anything that you guys want to see more of? I know we've got suggestions on the hats before. Mystic variants. Mystic variants, more mystic variants. Okay, I will put that down in my notes. But is there any handle materials you guys want to see? So we got High Cup XL, great. Ooh, that's a great choice, actually. I feel like the high cup or the hiccup or however you want to say it, the hiccup, I guess would be the proper way. It's kind of slept on, actually. I would like to see more on that. I need a knife first. Under $150 suggestion for a knife. I can give you, man. Do you like big knives? Because I would love to say the Momo. It's like $109. It's super big and slicey and fun. I think that's a great choice. More mirror finishes and gavel variants. So gavel variants would be interesting too, because we could play around. We could do copper and like a different color micarta. You could do like copper and green micarta. So I'm seeing a lot of requests for polished DLCs, mirror finishes. Smolt XL would be amazing. I think it would have to go by a different name because smolt is the name of a small salmon, and as the salmon gets bigger, they get bigger names. So it would probably be in the same spirit of it, but I think it would just be a different knife. You can name it. You can name it. I don't know if you would name it the salmon, but whatever the other word for a big salmon is. That carbon and copper, that would be cool. Mokutai inlays, that would be interesting. We don't work with anything too great. Oh, trout, the trout. Yeah, why didn't I think of that? Militaw, sick. Shirts, okay, shirts would be cool. King salmon, XL Feist in reverse Tonto. Vufam, I will say XL Feist in reverse Tonto in titanium with the 3 holes in it. If you know what I'm talking about with one of the originals, I would love to see that. Well, I would love to see the gavel from my boy Luke getting more attention. Great knife. Yes, I actually have. Oh, I had it earlier. Where did it go? Oh, I don't have it anymore. Oh, I moved. When I got ready for the live stream, I cleaned up. An XL Cormorant. Why are you excluding people who don't use Facebook? So we're not excluding anybody. We do giveaways on our Instagram and stuff as well. We just like to encourage people to join Facebook. That's where our real community is. We have a great group there. Lots of community, and that's just kind of like where we like to go to show appreciation for our guests. I see XL Assassin in DLC, please. Purple Kyanite. I think I've always called it wrong. I think I used to always call it Kyanite, but it's Kyanite. That would be interesting. That's a beautiful handle material, actually. Silver twill inlays. Actually, twill, I feel like it was hot for a second as a handle material, but then it kind of fell off just for, I don't know if it was fat carbon or shredded. Maybe it was coming out around the same time as shredded. Twill carbon. I would love to see some silver twill carbon. The Superfoo and the original Cormorant. They don't sell the XL Cormorants anymore. Does the discount code work on the Momo? When did the Momo release? It would have been, was it last month or the month before? It might work on the Momo. It might. I would have to try it out. Maybe I can try it out for you guys. Let's see. Do you guys mind if I try it out? Let me see if it works on the Momo. Just bear with me. I'm going to the site just to try it out right now so I can answer your question. Save you wonderful folks a little bit of time. So what I'm doing is trying out to see if the code will work on the Momo. Let's see. Add to cart. It does work on the Momo. So you heard it here first. That code will work on the Momo. So the person that asked, will the hashtag KizerXU code work on the Momo? It does work on the Momo. Let's see. So you guys have had some great handle skill options. What about blade steels? I mean, we work with, what we work with generally, 154 cm. We do 3V, S45, S35. We've done LC200 and more, which I think would be interesting to use more. We've done LMAX. What blade steels have we used that you would like to see more of, or maybe that we haven't used? Brat with clutch lock and G10 variants. So the Brat, I feel like has a lot of potential. Let's see. Not yet. I don't know how to get message. Tan, is that referring to your prize? I just want to make sure we get him taken care of. Tan, if you need instructions on getting your chili pepper that you won, let me know down in the comments and we'll get you sorted out. The girls will get you sorted out as well. MagnaCut Sparrow with carbon fiber scales. A carbon fiber Sparrow would be sweet. And I would like traditional carbon fiber, like really tight carbon fiber or shred. Oh, no, actually I changed my mind. Shredded carbon fiber in DLC. When will you be getting more of the regular Miltos in stock? I'm not sure. They're hard to keep in stock. I know that some of our dealers still have them. And I know that's not fully ideal for some people. Some people like to shop with just us, but we have some great dealers out there. So I believe White Mountain still has some Militos in stock. What I was saying about the Brat is I feel like the Brat, sorry, it's late. I'm run out of energy, so I'm kind of jumping. I feel like the Brat's got a lot of potential, and it's a platform that I would love to see us use more in the future, and I think we are going to start using it more in the future. So kind of keep an eye out for that. I fell in love with the Brat the minute I got it, so I would love to see some more options. The Clipper is another one. So the Clipper is right over there out of range. I really like it. It's one of our most gentlemanly designs, I think, with the gold hardware and just the black handle. I think White Mountain knives are sold out. Kenny says White Mountain knife is sold out. So I apologize if they are out. You have to search around for the Miltaw, but don't worry. We know it's a popular one. We're always working on getting more to restock to get those for you guys. Let's see. One last thing as we wrap this up. We've got 100 of you still here. Some of our best, most loyal people are still here. Modern slip joints, blade banter. I don't know if that's a suggestion. It should be, though, because I would love for us to carry some more modern slip joints. And I can tell you that conversations have happened. I don't know how far they've gone, but that is something that's came up. But anyways, for those 100 people that are still here, what would be, when we do these live streams, what is a good time that you guys would like to do these? We're considering moving them to like the first of the month. I know that might be a little ways out, but what would you guys like to have those? Like what time of day? I know traditionally we do them at 9 p.m. That tends to work out for East Coast, maybe not West Coast or vice versa. So right now it's a late live stream, so we've been doing it for a while. We'll wrap it up. 7 p.m. PST, 6:30 PST. Weekends are easier, so maybe the first weekend of the month. Was that kind of your suggestion, Kenny? Is that something you guys would like to see? We just want to know. We want to make it more convenient for everybody. We got 300 tonight, which was awesome. I would love to see that regularly on the live streams, but a lot of that's going to kind of play into where the people are located and how often we're scheduling it, because it hasn't always fallen on the same day. So we're considering that. Sunday evenings would be awesome. Okay. Friday payday when the codes are dropping. Experience precision, I understand that. But yeah, so Sunday evenings, I see Sunday again. This time was good. Weekends would be great if it's going to be late for us East Coasters. Not Friday. Okay. I'm a mod on Beast Blades. All right, Dwayne. I didn't know that you were a mod over there. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So not Fridays. I feel like that space is already taken anyway. Fridays and Saturday nights, I feel like are already taking. Let's see. Midweek, 8 to 9, which is kind of where it's already fallen. Weekends would be good. Let's see. Anytime is a good time. Manuel Mello. Hello, if I haven't said it already to you. But anytime is a good time. Anytime is a good time for knives. Weekends are crazy from Friday to Sunday. Okay. So it's something we're kind of considering. We just want to be more regularly scheduled so people are more familiar with it, because we post it in our Facebook and we post it on our Instagram. But the thought is, if we make it more regular, it'll be easier for people to always follow when it's coming out. Start at 8 or 9 on a weeknight. 8 might be a little bit easier, honestly, as it will translate well, and if it runs over. But okay, well, to the loyal fans that have stuck this out, thank you so much. I probably will have a larger Q&A section next time. This one was kind of a jam-packed with 5 giveaways. 2 special guests. I promise I'll be a little bit more timely for your guys' time next time, and we'll keep it a little bit shorter. But Claire is checking in. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. We're always trying to get better on the live streams, changing things up. So we're always going to improve. Next one will be better, I promise you. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Thanks for all the giveaway winners. If you need any help, reach out to us. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to us on Instagram or Facebook. So, all right, last minute or two for any questions or suggestions here in the live stream, and then we're going to wrap it up. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Dan. Empath wants some for review. Reach out to our marketing team. Keep it still. You can heat treat properly. You should smelter. Todd, that's a great suggestion. We're actually working on that. Neo, I saw you earlier. I didn't say hello to you, so hello to you again. I gave you some shout outs earlier, so if you missed that, go back and watch. I gave you some great shout outs, and so did Jonathan. All right. So Veritas and DLC coding, I've seen that a couple times, so I will write that in my notes. Everybody, have a great night. We appreciate it. We got to 300, so that was awesome. Yeah, it's going to be a good night. All right, guys. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. We'll see you in a month. Take care, everybody. I promise I'm leaving. It always does this thing. So, all right. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.